Hi there! Welcome back to the channel. If you're someone who struggles with remembering things, whether it's for exams, presentations, or just daily life, you're not alone. Today we're going to dive into some science-backed tips that can help you improve your memory and study with more passion. So if you're ready to unlock your brain's full potential, stay tuned. Before we jump into the tips, let's first understand how memory works. Our brain has different types of memory: short-term, long-term, and working memory. Short-term memory holds information for a brief period, while long-term memory stores information for the long haul. The key to improving your memory lies in transferring information from short-term to long-term memory. Tip number 1, use active learning. Tip number 1 is active learning. This means instead of just passively reading or watching, you should engage with the material. Ask questions, summarize what you've learned, or even teach someone else. Studies have shown that teaching someone else strengthens the connections in your brain, making it easier to retain information. For example, let's say you're studying a new language. Instead of just reading the words, try speaking them out loud, using them in sentences, and even teaching a friend. Active learning helps reinforce information and improves recall. Tip number 2, spaced repetition. Tip number 2 is spaced repetition. It's a technique where you review the material at increasing intervals. Instead of cramming the night before a test, you break down your study sessions into smaller, more frequent sessions over time. This method helps your brain store information more effectively in long-term memory. For example, review the material on day 1, then day 3, then day 7, and so on. This technique ensures that your brain isn't overwhelmed and you retain the material better. Tip number 3, focus on sleep and rest. Tip number 3 is simple, but often overlooked. Sleep. When you sleep, your brain processes and stores the information you've learned during the day. Without enough sleep, your brain has a harder time retaining that information. So make sure to get at least 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Research shows that sleep, particularly deep sleep, plays a critical role in memory consolidation. So avoid late-night studying sessions and prioritize a good night's sleep to improve your memory. Tip number 4, stay organized. Tip number 4 is organization. When you keep your study materials and schedule organized, it reduces cognitive load and helps your brain focus. Use tools like planners, apps, or simple to-do lists to break down your study tasks into smaller chunks. An organized study environment means your brain can focus better on the material instead of being distracted by clutter or feeling overwhelmed. Tip number 5, use mnemonics and visualization. Tip number 5 is using mnemonics and visualization. Mnemonics are memory aids, like acronyms, rhymes, or images, that help you remember information more easily. For example, to remember the order of mathematical operations, you might use the acronym PEMDAS for parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. Another effective technique is visualization. Turn the information into vivid mental images. The more unusual or colorful, the better. This creates stronger associations in your brain, making it easier to recall the information when you need it. Tip number 6, stay healthy and active. Lastly, tip number 6 is to stay physically active. Regular exercise has been proven to increase blood flow to the brain, improve cognitive function, and enhance memory retention. Even a short daily walk can make a difference. To recap, active learning, spaced repetition, proper sleep, staying organized, using mnemonics, and staying active are all proven strategies to help you improve your memory. Try incorporating these tips into your study routine, and you'll start to see real results. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more study tips and motivation. Until next time, keep studying with passion and unlock your true potential.